Hi everyone, my name is Allison Grosz. I'm an attorney and a partner with Hemrick O'Malley, PLLC in New York City. Today I want to talk about a common question that we get from clients and also potential clients about whether or not they can apply for a green card as an asylee prior to having asylum status for 1 year. So let's talk about this. Last time I talked about the pathway to citizenship after you are granted asylum status by either USCIS or by an immigration judge. To recap very quickly, a person who is granted asylum status in the United States is eligible to apply for a green card or legal permanent resident status within 1 year after they are granted the asylum status. So a common question that we get from people who have been granted asylum status is, can I apply for a green card prior to that 1 year? Now, the reason why we're getting this question a lot in more recent times is because USCIS came out with some policy guidance a little while ago that clarified that a person needs to have continuous residence in the United States for at least 1 year prior to being granted their legal permanent resident status. Now, this is a very important nuance because this actually opened up the option for some people to apply for their green card or legal permanent resident status prior to reaching that 1 year of asylee status. What USCIS meant by this clarification in their policy guidance is that by the time a person is approved, meaning they're granted their green card status by USCIS, they need to have been physically present with asylum status here in the United States for at least 1 year. Now, what that did is it opened up the opportunity for people to be able to apply for their legal permanent resident status prior to reaching that 1 year of asylum status, as long as they are maintaining their presence here in the United States as asylees during that period of time. The reason why is because, of course, it takes USCIS many months, if not much longer, to process green card applications, be it for an asylee or for anyone else. So what people started doing is they started, sometimes but not always, applying for their green card status as asylees prior to reaching the 1 year, knowing that by the time they're actually approved of their green card status, they'll have reached that 1 year requirement of continuous presence as asylees here in the United States. What we here at Hemrick O'Malley are recommending to people who have asylee status and who are interested in applying for legal permanent resident status, if they want to apply prior to reaching 1 year of asylee status for their legal permanent resident status, we are recommending that people wait at least 6 to 9 months prior to submitting their green card application. The reason why we're recommending them to wait this period of time and not apply right away, even though sometimes it does take USCIS quite some time to process green card applications, is because if USCIS in fact processes a person's application very quickly, which sometimes does happen, and they process it so quickly that it's before the asylee has reached the 1 year, then of course they're not going to have the requisite or required 1 year of continuous residence at the time of USCIS's decision on the green card. And if that happens, of course, the person will not be granted their green card and will have to begin the process all over again. That includes not only starting the process over again, but also paying the fees again. So with this being said, we recommend that people do wait for the 6 to 9 months, if not sometimes longer, prior to filing their green card application after receiving the asylum status, unless, of course, you can always wait the full year and then submit your green card application. I hope that answers everybody's burning question about when you can file your green card application after receiving asylum status. We here at Hemrick O'Malley answer people's questions every day about their pathway to citizenship through various different kinds of immigration status, specifically in this regard about asylees and their future status here in the United States. We're happy to hear from you about this or about any other immigration matter. You can feel free to find us online at hemrick.law, or you can call us at 833-848-7838. And until next time, I look forward to talking to everyone soon.